Habib Bourguiba Avenue in the heart of Tunis's diplomatic area has long been the stage for protests and political change, and this week was no different. Security forces line the streets and the army has set up barricades, blocking people and politicians from accessing government buildings. President Kais Saied sacked the Prime Minister, other prominent cabinet members, and announced a freeze on Parliament for 30 days. He says the decision was taken after following the process laid out by the Constitution. But the move has divided opinions.
If the people see that Kais Saied wants to become a dictator and work against the revolution, of course the people will rise up against him and overthrow him.
It is really a rescue operation because lately all Tunisians have seen that the economic and social situation has deteriorated a lot under the government's policies.
The biggest political group, the Ennahdha party, is calling the president's move a coup, but says it's open and ready for dialogue.
We reject these unconstitutional announcements and we welcome all the rejections that have come from most other Tunisian political parties as well as civil society organizations, and we call on the Tunisian people to be calm and vigilant and be ready to defend their democracy.
Mass protests were held on Sunday, with many focusing their anger at the Ennahdha party. A long struggle with COVID-19 and an economy in decline has become a perfect recipe for unrest. Then on Monday, a face-off in Tunis between those for and against the president. These same streets were filled during the 2011 Jasmine Revolution that led to a decade of democracy. But the people now in power are being accused of corruption and incompetence. And the president is accused of establishing an authoritarian government that many people here fought so hard to rid of a decade ago.
For now, what is important is that the decision for all the political actors to sit together, that we are no longer within an authoritarian regime in Tunisia, but we are in a democratic regime in Tunisia, and everything has to happen within that democratic process and democratic framework.
For now, Tunis is calm. Many don't know whether its fragile democracy can be saved by dialogue, or whether the streets will once again become a stage for a nation demanding change. Burdon-Manley, Al Jazeera.